YouTube, what's going on? We back for another episode. Y'all. We keep it safe on this channel. I'm giving y'all my life experiences in LA. I'm from Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. And make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, Director Best TV. This is the Safe Bet experience. I like that. This is the Safe Bet experience. But today, we about to talk about what it takes to live in Los Angeles and how is Los Angeles and is it even worth it? So with further ado, we about to dive right in. All right, so let me give y'all a journey of how I even got to LA. So I'm from Toledo, Ohio, right? And we all know that living in Los Angeles is very expensive. It's one of the most expensive places probably in the world. So I know for sure in the United States. But what y'all got to understand is that if you never put in place on ways to move out here, you never think about a plan to move out here, you never have a plan already set in stone or a plan that you can execute to come out here, if you don't have a drive to come out here, then you won't be able to come out here. If you have no ambition, no drive, no motivation, and you need things just equally leveled out, laid out for you to even make that big jump, then LA is not gonna be for you. Back up a little bit. It's not gonna be for you. LA is very expensive. We're not talking about close to being in LA. If you're trying to move from wherever you at to LA, then you must take a lot of these steps. You must take some steps to move out here. You must take mental steps and physical steps. The mental steps is knowing that it's possible, knowing that you can do it. Nothing is holding you back but yourself. And you got to have a game plan in your mind. Now, some of y'all might think like, well, I need to have a job lined up to move out here. I need to save, $20,000 to move out here. You don't need to have any of that. What you need to do, I'll say this: if you got a drive, if you motivated, and if you don't want to work a job, I would say download Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and Instacart. Download those 4 things. Let me tell you why. I'm not just telling y'all just to download these apps because they all pay part-time. No. When I came out here before I was doing, Safe Bet Express full-time, I had to cut on the apps. I told myself I didn't want to work no job. I felt like a job was going to hold me back. Some of y'all trying to be content creators. Some of y'all in the same boat. Y'all don't want to work no job. So if you don't want to work no job, then you gotta do certain things to replace that job. So that way you can be able to live and afford out here. I've been out here for 5 years. I ain't never had no job. And before I was doing Safe Bet Express full time with my own car, I was renting cars and doing DoorDash and flipping my money, pay rent, and pay a car note that I didn't even have the car in town. Like I had another car back in my home city still sitting there, but I still had to pay car insurance, car note. I was affording that and rent with DoorDash checks. Now, a lot of y'all like, well, DoorDash don't even pay that much. How was you doing this? Well, I was putting in hours. I was putting in 80 plus hours. Some weeks I was doing 90 hours. Some weeks I was doing 100 hours. I had a grind. I have a hustle in me. So whatever I was making more than a job anyway. So why would I get a job? A job makes no sense. A job will take up all your time. If you're trying to be a content creator, if you're trying to post every single day, if you're trying to pursue acting and all that, then a job might not be the best option. Because how are you going to create content every single day and then work and then you're at work for 8 hours during the day. I mean, I didn't try working a job and trying to do content. It's hard as hell. Basically, the only way to do it, you work 8 hours, and then you're going to have to do content for like 5 hours. So you're going to get less sleep. So if you're not trying to if you're not trying to sacrifice that, or if you're not trying to do it, then I highly recommend, if you're trying to be a creative full time, to download Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and Instacart. Download all 4. So that way, if one is slow, you got the other apps. Just look at those apps as jobs too. They basically jobs. Like when you got like an Uber app and it's slow, you cut on the Lyft app, and it might be hot. It's the same thing as if you working at Burger King and they're not giving you no hours, and you take your ass to McDonald's to put in hours. It's the same thing. However, if you're gonna download the apps, you gotta put some hustle. You gotta have some hustle in you. You can't be on no BS. You can't be playing, slacking around, because you technically your own boss. You're just using the apps. It's up to you to put in the hours that you need to be able to afford living out here. But you gotta put in the hours. Like it's nothing less than 80 hours. Even with my business, it's nothing less than 80 hours. If you try to get ahead and you trying to invest in things, then it's nothing but 80 hours. Now, if you're just trying to live a mediocre life and you're not doing no type of creative work, then yeah, go work a job. Ain't nothing wrong with working a job. Some of y'all need to work a job. Y'all don't have no type of hustle in you. You're lazy. So you need to work a job. That's the only way. So I'm just giving y'all my experiences from coming from Toledo, Ohio, a small city, and living out here in Los Angeles. With doing like Uber and Lyft, you're able to make, like, I would say realistically, $1,500 to $2,000 a week. A lot of jobs not paying that. I'll tell you that right now. You could go work 2-3 jobs and still equal the same amount of what an Uber driver would make, or a Lyft driver. Now, if you really a dog and you really want to get out the mud, then create your own business, entrepreneur. I highly recommend, if you're going to create your own business, do a service. Entertainment. I have a film company that's entertainment. The thing about entertainment, you might not make no money off rip because you don't have a name. So I highly recommend creating a service type business, so that way, so you can start making money fast. When I made SafeBet Express transportation business for creatives, I started making money fast. Like instantly, because it's a need. It's not a want. Entertainment is a want. People don't have to turn on the TV and watch your movie or look on YouTube, and you know what I mean? Well, YouTube, I would say this too, before we even get to investing in YouTube, but I would say some type of service that you're doing, transportation, babysitting, mechanic. If you good at fixing cars, mechanic. And then when you got your business, you still could do Uber on the side. It's a great way to network. Until your business takes off, and then you don't have to do Uber or Lyft or Instacart or DoorDash. But while you're doing that, you should definitely look into doing like YouTube, a faceless YouTube channel. Anybody could do that. A lot of y'all shy. Y'all don't want to be in front of the camera. Oh my God, I'm scared. Well, that's okay. You could create a faceless YouTube channel. What is a faceless YouTube channel? A faceless YouTube channel is a YouTube channel that doesn't require your face. You don't have to put your face on it. All you need is a niche, a theme. So for example, I have a faceless YouTube channel about AI history. I create stories with facts, with like Julius Caesar, Greek mythology, and things like that. So that's a niche. Or you can have a health niche, a traveling niche. Faceless YouTube channels are not talked about as much. Those are great investments for like a creative to invest in, especially an actor, actress, or film director, producer. Like, you can have money generated on the side while you on set, directing the movie or acting in the movie. I feel like something in my nose. Something in my nose. So I'm always, you feel me? Had to get right. But y'all could do it, man. And then y'all gotta basically like detach yourself from people that just feel like they can't move out the city. Like they feel like you need $1 million to move out here in LA. You talk to certain people that I swear it seemed like they just can't do it. Like they can't do it physically, mentally. They're not mentally strong. But that's not you. You're not lazy. You just around people that's lazy, that can't do it. Like, y'all gotta X out the word can't. You could do it. So, get out your head, get on that grind, and then come out here. You see, I came out here with just $200 to my name. Not gonna lie to you. I came out to LA with $200 to my name. I can remember that. However, I already had a TikTok business. People across the United States were paying me for TikTok promo because I have a following. I had 80,000 followers. I'm not super massive, but I had a following. And what I was doing was creating promos for music artists so that way the song could be seen by my audience and other audiences as well. So it's a promo business. Fortunately, I was able to come out here with $200 to my name, but I was able to make money. I was able to make money anywhere because I already had a system. At a point in time, I was getting so many rappers to contact me. I basically had to have 2 of my friends help manage my business because I was getting so many people. Like 12 to 20 artists a day. Now you could come out here like with a business mindset like that. You got some type of online business. You come out here, and then you killing it, and then you doing Uber along with that. You gonna be set. Now some of y'all might think like, dang, I need $20,000 a month to live out here. You don't need that much if you don't have any kids. Now if you have kids, I don't even know. I don't know. If you have kids, you need at least $10,000. At least. And that's the least. I would highly recommend you make $15,000. And you need to figure out another hustle. But if you out here on your own, you can stay out here with $10,000 a month. Don't let the internet fool y'all. A lot of y'all niggas, y'all be like, y'all be looking at these YouTube videos. They be like, yeah, $10,000 a month ain't enough. I mean, it's enough to do something. I ain't saying you're gonna live the most comfortable, but people be acting like $10,000 a month is like $1,000 a month. You can do something if you know what to invest in. Some of y'all spend money on dumb shit. So no wonder why you can't afford nothing. Because you keep going to the Jordans, you keep going to Nike, getting all these Jordans, or you keep messing with all these chicks, you spending all this money. Now you can't afford rent or whatever. No duh, you can't. No duh, $10,000 ain't enough. You going to the club every week. I ain't gonna lie. When I came out here, I was going to the club. I was going to a party like 5 days a week. I was tripping. However, I wasn't homeless. Shit, I had a place to stay. And I had the skill set to make my own money. I never really relied on people. Like, never. People done let me down, and I was like, screw that. I'm not about to rely on. What do I look like relying on people? Why? Who am I going to rely on? I relied on myself. I looked in the mirror at myself. Like, yo, you are responsible for you. But I'm just telling y'all, it's very possible to come out here in LA if you hungry enough. If you got that drive enough. A lot of these apartments, they do a credit check, right? However, you can look at some apartments that don't. My credit wasn't always the best. I'll tell you that right now. You can find apartments that go off of income, but you gotta get to the bag though. You can't just have bad credit and no type of income. No. If you got an LLC, or if you just work for yourself doing Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, you can show the income, bank statements. They take that. Once you show them the bank statements, you could get an apartment. But some of y'all waiting to the last minute. Oh man, I'm gonna wait till I get $100,000 in the bank, then I'm gonna move to LA. What that's going, like, some of y'all lacking the skill to generate money. You gonna blow through that $100,000. I mean, that might be over the top. I don't know how you would blow through that, but I'm just saying some people might be like, yeah, I need to save $10,000. Let me tell y'all this: you gonna run through that in 2 to 3 months. Especially if you moving into an apartment. Don't think you're gonna move to an apartment and then you got $10,000 only in saved and you think you good for 3 months. No. I spent 5 or 6 G's. Like I said, I'm not rich. I spent 5 G's the first time I moved. So if you got $10,000, that leaves you with $5,000. Guess what? Rent high. $16,000. Oh, car note. $600. Oh, You need to get a haircut. Haircuts, they charging $100. You go, black people charging $100. Mexicans, they looking out. Shit. My barber the next level. Price is good. Mexican. So you might could cut that down. Food. $200. You want Starbucks every day. That ain't that much though. I ain't gonna lie. I get Starbucks every day. But you wanna take a girl out. You got no game. $300 a month. I mean $300 a day. So you see what I'm saying? Like, if you got game, you could cut that price down. Some of y'all don't got no game. So now y'all gotta go to these expensive ass dinner dates. But I told y'all, this is not no dating channel. So we're not gonna even talk about that. I'm not about to get, you feel me? Like, but y'all gotta cut costs down. $10,000 is, you can save, like I said, I came out here with $200. So you better than me in that aspect. But if you don't have no skill set to be able to make money on your own, then that $10,000 is only gonna take you so far. I mean, I got homies that said that, yeah, I came out here with $10,000, I moved right back. Yeah, LA gonna slap the shit out you. You come out here with $10,000, don't know how to make money, or don't know how to go fill out a job application. LA will slap the shit out you, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Wake your ass up in reality. So you gotta have that hustle in you, y'all. You got to have that hustle. But I love LA. Like, I ain't going back to Toledo, Ohio. That don't even make sense. To live there? Shit. I barely want to visit. No offense. Nah, I'm just playing. Shout out to my family. I ain't talking about y'all. Like, anybody that I know, I ain't talking about y'all. You already know I outgrew Toledo. So, like, that's why I'm out here. But I love it out here. It's always warm. Shit, it's like, what, 75 degrees right now? Y'all probably like, he in a beater and it's winter. Well, it ain't Toledo, Ohio weather. It ain't cold out here. It's warm. So, you can wear shorts. You can wear a beater in daytime or right now. But what y'all gotta understand is that you can do it, man. You can just come out here. Don't stop listening to all the BS, all the people that they just trying to shoot your dream down. If you want to live out here in LA, I'm a living testimonial. I came out here, $200 to my name. I DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, Instacart. If you do about 80 plus hours a week, then you'll be good. Now, y'all might be thinking like, dang, 80 plus hours a week? Yeah, 80 plus hours a week. Like, I'm not playing. If you had a job, I would say still 80 hours a week. Are you trying to get ahead, or are you just trying to get by? Like, what you trying to do? Aren't you trying to invest in your career? Aren't you trying to invest in acting classes? All that stuff costs. Everything costs out here. Everything's expensive. So not working It's not an option. Unless you got kitty cat to sell. Even with that, you're going to have to sell a lot of kitty cat. Your back going to be blown out of proportion. Who wants to do that? That's not fun. So you gotta be on your grind, y'all. And I just wanted to tap into that. Next video, we're gonna talk about like what you should know living out here in LA that comes from my experiences. But you already know we keep it safe on this YouTube channel. This is my personal experience. I hope y'all have a great Sunday, or I'll say Monday because I'm gonna release this tomorrow. But make sure y'all tap in, subscribe to YouTube channel Director Bets TV. This is the Safe Bet Experience, along with the Safe Bet Podcast. And you already know we about to hit the gym. I'm about to hit shoulders, and I'm probably gonna do tries too. Or no, I'm gonna do tries tomorrow. Or I might do tries Wednesday. I don't know, but we're gonna do shoulders for sure. I'll see y'all next time.